Ral, you can unmute yourself. I have sent you the request. Okay, check it once. Okay. So, yeah, you can unmute yourself right now whenever you want.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay, fine. That's it. Okay, done. Hello. ಹೌದಾ, ನಾನೇನು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಲ್ಲ, ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು ನೀನು.
ಈಗ ಓಕೆ ಓಕೆ
ಆಯ್ತು.
Okay, so before we begin, can I just know how many of you have installed TextMaker? You can just do a hand raise. Quickly, you can just do a hand raise here. I will get to know how many of you have installed TextMaker. Okay, Diksha Raj. Okay, fine. Okay, okay. In case I will message on the group also for something. Yeah, fine. Okay. So rest, I assume, have created an account on Overleaf. Okay. Uh, so I will show you how to edit the template. So LaTeX is a document preparation system. Okay. So again, it is like your any tag language. Okay. Like HTML. Similarly, this also is a markup language. Okay, so certain tags have certain special meaning. Okay, so unlike your word processors, which provide you what you see is a what you get interface. Okay, LaTeX is basically based on tags. Okay, it's a markup language, and in this session, okay, I will show you how to edit the report template. Okay, so since the template structure is already given, your task is very simple. You don't need to create the template structure. All you need to do is just populate content into the LaTeX template. That's all. Okay, so there are two ways you can install the IDE text maker for building LaTeX documents. That is one way. The second way is you can use the Overleaf account online and edit your LaTeX documents. Okay. Uh, some uh, something in Overleaf, the advantage is that you don't need to install anything. You can just edit documents from your browser. But on the flip side, it lacks the features of an IDE. Okay, so in through an IDE, there are several shortcut features using which you can easily generate the code. However, in Overleaf, you have to uh, type in all those codes on your own. Okay, it provides some kind of a auto completion feature, but still it's not as powerful as the IDE TextMaker. That's why I said it's better to install TextMaker IDE. So I will show you a demo on both, but majority of you are on Overleaf. I will show you how to edit code on Overleaf itself. Okay, so what you do is, okay, I will do one thing. I will delete this. Okay, so first create a new folder. I have just created a folder called SIT workshop. Click on new folder, type in a name and just click create. So this will be a hands-on session. Okay, so you have to follow me as well as do it together. Okay. How to install TextMaker on Windows? You should search online. TextMaker is available for all platforms. Okay. Uh, just a simple Google search should tell you how to install TextMaker. It's not TextMaker, it is TextMaker. Okay. But however, I would say that the installation is not as simple as that you do on Ubuntu. It just, as I've shared there, it's just a single command line. You install the entire TextMaker. But on Windows, you have to install some distribution, MikTeX or something like that, and then install the IDE separately. But it's possible to run on Windows as well. Okay. So, Rinal, whenever I ask you for confirmation, you will reply. Is that fine? Rinal, you there? Okay, you are messaging in the chat window. Okay, sir, fine. Okay. After creating the folder, okay, go to new project, click on the new project, and then do a upload project. We are not using a blank project. We already have a project. Okay. So the zip files that have been sent, upload them. Okay. Select upload project and then browse for the zip file. Okay. So you have two zip files. Okay. Before we begin the session, I will tell you what's the significance of those two projects. Actually, we'll be creating two projects. Okay. So this is how it appears once you upload a project in Overleaf. Okay, this is the file browser on the left hand side. In the middle panel, you see the code. Okay, this is the LaTeX code. On the right hand side, you see the generated PDF document. Okay, you can see the preview of the document that's been created on the right hand side. Okay, this is the structure. Okay, let's again click on this up button here. We'll come out of the project view. We'll come to the folder view. Okay, so click on your projects. Okay, it would have probably uploaded as project title. Okay, so select this and move it to your folder. Okay, I have created a folder called SIT workshop. Okay. Okay, now it's moved to SIT workshop folder. Similarly, upload another one. select a zip file, major project report front page sit master.zip. Okay, click on open. Again, let me move it to the folder, select it, move it to the chosen folder. Okay, so now you have two projects. Okay, project title for folder contains the LaTeX code for your entire report, whereas the first project, major project report front page, contains the code only for generating your front page and the certificate page. Okay, so you have to generate them separately, and then merge those two as a single PDF later when you submit the project report. Okay, uh, editing. So let's go on to the major project front page thing. Okay, so like how you know that HTML has a header section, body section, or SE program has a header section and then the body section. Same is the case with any LaTeX code. So till you have this begin document section, okay, we can call the this part as the header section. Okay, so here we have a tag called document class. Like in case of HTML, you write tags within angular brackets. In LaTeX, all the tags begin with a backward slash. Okay, that is how LaTeX can make a distinction between normal text and whether it's to be interpreted as a tag. And all the comments start with a percentage symbol. So whenever it sees a percentage, from there onwards till the end of line, it interprets that as a comment. Okay, that is how you can add comments. Okay, you can even go to this repository page. Okay, I will post it on both WhatsApp groups as well as the chat window. Okay, detailed instructions have been given here. You can just refer to this Git repository for the front page thing. Okay, so instructions are clearly given. Anyone can simply read through it and then edit the template. Okay, so in overleaf, okay, if we look at the instruction there, it says there are three documents: front page, title.txt, certificate.txt. Okay, front page.txt acts like a master file, okay, which in turn links to title.txt and certificate.txt. Just for people using TextMaker, if I open front page.txt, it appears in this manner. You can see that front page internally links to title.txt and certificate.txt. .tex is the extension for LaTeX files. Okay. So here, if you want to edit the title, okay, so you can see the preview here. So in this example, the project name is employee emotion detection. Okay. So if you want to replace this with the with something else, okay, let's say I want to make this employee fatigue detection, you have to come to the title.tex. You can see here, this is the highlighted file, title.tex, and as you can scroll down here, you will see this employee emotion detection code here. Okay, I will just say employee fatigue detection. Okay, and then you just click on the recompile. Okay, what happened? Yeah, it's regenerating. You can see now the titles changed to employee fatigue detection. Okay, so likewise, if your project has some small subtitle or a keyword, okay, you can edit here. Okay, keeping your employees happy and such. And by now you should know how to edit, how to put your names and USNs. Okay, so here student one you can replace with the name of the student, and likewise the USN can be replaced with the USN of the student. Okay, so you can clearly see that the template is already there. All you have to just change is the content. Okay, likewise you can change the name of the professor under whom you're working, their designations and such. Okay, so this template is pretty much self-explanatory. Likewise, if you go to certificate.tech, okay, so certificate, yeah, you see here. So here again you can edit. Okay, if you click on this preview code here, it will take you to the place where it is in the code. Okay, this is again a easy feature. So you can edit and write your own project title. Similarly, you can write down your student names and such. Replace the name of the faculty, name of your panel, group convener, project coordinator, head, and so on. Okay, principal details and such. Okay, so edit these certificates. Okay, don't simply leave them as such. Okay, verify them. Verify that you have written the proper project title, name of the students, your guide name. Okay, also the name of the head principal. Actually they have changed. You have to change them to the newer values. Okay, so this is how you edit the front page and the title page. Okay, this is quite simple. Okay, let's go to the project thing. Okay, before that, if there are any queries, you can ask me. You can type in the chat window before I move on to the second one. Maybe you can try one of the change and just verify whether it's working. Just change the title to your own project title and see if it works. Okay, has anyone tried that? Did it work? Yes, are you guys there, or is this just again another 8th semester class?
Yes, it is working.
It's working. Okay. Okay. So that's how you edit your front page document. Okay. Go to your project. Okay, at the same time. If you look at the structure, okay. Another thing, when you are editing this, either using TextMaker or online, do not rename the folders. Okay, don't change the folder structure. For example, see here there is a there are subfolders, and those folders themselves have some tech documents and all. Do not change the folder structure. Do not rename them. Okay, because they are linked with one another. Okay, otherwise they won't compile properly. Okay, so we have employed a hierarchical approach here. So we have a main document called report.tex. Okay, in the report structure, and this internally refers to several other sections in the report. You would have known that, okay, your report will have an abstract, it has an acknowledgement section, okay, certificate section, and so on. Okay, I hope the structure of the report has been shared with you already. So I will show you a sample report structure. Yes. Okay. So this is the sample structure for your report. Okay. So you have acknowledgements, abstracts, introduction, high level design, and such. Okay, separate chapters. For each separate chapter, what we have done is we have created a separate folder and then written the LaTeX code within that particular folder. Okay, so this is the high level structure for your report. Okay, the structure is already ready. So if you look here, only the structure is available here, but the content is not available. Okay, in background study there is no content. Related work, again we have given just a template here. Okay, but the contents are not there, so you have to just fill in the contents. Okay, so let's see how it's done. Okay. Okay, so this is how it looks in TextMaker. Okay, report.tech. It refers to all this separate subfolders or sub codes. Okay, and let me switch back to overleaf. Okay, so report.tech, you don't need to worry about these first two pages. Okay, project and certificate, because they are going to be replaced with the files that you generate with the one that I have already shown. Okay, using frontpage.ex. Okay, so let's look at the code structure here. Okay, so in our report we have, followed by the certificate, we have the ups. Okay, a declaration section and the acknowledgement section. So go to the each section acknowledgement. If you want to edit acknowledgement, okay, expand it and then click on it. So you can use these arrows here in your code. Wherever you place the cursor and click on the arrow, it goes to the corresponding location in the PDF, and vice versa. If you want to come back to a particular position in code in your PDF, okay, you can place your cursor and uh, click on this arrow. It will bring you back. Okay, so let's look into acknowledgements. So here you are supposed to type in your text. Okay, just for you to appreciate, I'm just typing some text. Text with acknowledgements, go here. Okay. So in overleaf, okay, whenever you edit a lower level text file, okay, it automatically recompiles, and you can just click on the recompile and you can see the output immediately there. It's loading. Yeah, the text with acknowledgements, go here. You can see loading here. However, in TextMaker, say for example, I want to edit acknowledgement. Click on acknowledgement. Okay, you can replace the text. Okay, but you should not build this sub file. Okay, you should always go back to the main file, which is report.tech. Okay, come back to report.tech. Okay, before that, when I was in acknowledgement, suppose you make a change, save them. Okay, you can save, and afterwards come back to the main report file and then click on quick build. Okay, so when we click on quick build, okay, it will compile and generate the PDF document. Okay, it will show you the preview as well. Okay, and in the same folder you will see a file by name report.pdf that will be generated. Okay, so this will be your final report content, okay, which you get printed or which you will submit finally. Okay, so people who are using TextMaker always build from report.tex, which is the main file. Okay, you can go to any of these subfiles, edit them, just save them. Say for example, if I try to build here, I get an error. Okay, it says missing begin document and such. Don't worry about it. So whatever changes you make, just come back to the main file and then choose the build option, quick build, and it should work. Okay, fine. Let's come back now. Let's go to the introduction section. Okay, all of you click on the introduction section. Okay, click on introduction.tex. Let me just see what preview is there. Okay, okay. So in this section, you should understand the structure of a LaTeX document. Okay, so if we see at the very beginning, okay, we have chosen the document class as a one-side report document. Okay, and then within the report you are going to divide them into chapters. Okay, that's the hierarchy. Okay, there is a volume hierarchy also, but we are not using because we don't have volumes in our report. So within the report, the first level of hierarchy is chapters. Report is made up of chapters. Chapters are made up of sections. Sections can be made up of subsections, and subsections can be made up of sub-subsections, and so on. Okay, that's the hierarchy. Okay, so the hierarchy is shown here. Okay, see these features are not available in Overleaf. So you have a chapter, under chapter you have sections. Sections can contain subsections. Subsections can contain subsections. Sometimes you don't want to have a heading for the piece of text. You can choose a paragraph, and likewise you can choose a subparagraph. Okay, and here if you look at the preview here in background study, okay, let me remove this tag text bf. Okay, so tags are written with preceding backslash symbol, name of the tag, and if there are any arguments to the tag, it will be enclosed in curly braces. Okay, so I have written only some plain text here under this section. So whenever you want to start a section, you will type in slash section. Okay, so for example, I will start a new section here, slash section. Okay, and then you can see the autocomplete feature here. Section, give the section some name. Okay, I will write something as second section. Okay, this is the text in second section. Like that you can write some paragraph. Just to put more text, I am just copy pasting the same. Okay, you can write some paragraph of text. Okay, let's do a recompile. Okay, so you can see that the sections are automatically numbered. You don't need to worry about the numbering and such. Okay, and automatically this change you can also see in the table of contents also being reflected. Okay, you can see that 1.2 second section will be automatically added to your table of contents. Okay, so this entire thing is automated. You are not generating the table of contents. You are not generating the table of figures. All of them are auto generated. Okay, so that is how you can use this. And usually when you are writing text, sometimes you want to perform formatting operations, like some amount of text you want it in bold, okay, some text you want it in italics and such. Okay, so in such cases, you are supposed to use some tags. Okay, for example, I want to put this detailed discussions in bold. Okay, then I have to type a tag text boldface. Okay, text BF. This is the tag, and then whatever text you want it in bold, type that within curly braces. Okay, let's do a recompile. Okay, it's loading. You will see now the detailed discussions appear in bold. Okay, let me show you the same as to how it can be easily done in TextMaker. Okay, we were in introduction section. Okay, for example, I want to italicize the word motivation. Okay, then you can just click on this IDE feature, italic. It will write the code for you. You have, otherwise in overleaf you have to type this as /text it and within curly braces the word. Okay, so that's the difference between using an IDE and overleaf. Overleaf, because you are using a free version, okay, has lesser features. However, if you opt for a premium version, then you will get these features there. Okay, so now the tag for writing
Excuse me, sir.
code in, yes, yes, go
So
ahead.
what if we want to format the text like bold and italicize or bold and underline together?
You can nest, nesting text BF curly
Ah, sure,
braces
sure.
within
Right,
that
right.
text italic curly braces contents.
Right, sir.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So you can do a nesting of tags also. Tags can be nested. Okay. Yeah. Likewise, similarly, you can do underline all such things. Okay, italicize and such. Okay. Then, okay, any other sections? So now, for example, here, uh, in the related works, we have just given you a section here, okay, where you perform a literature survey and say that I have referred to so and so work, these were the authors and such. Okay, so title of the work, sample article, I will type something, sample article, and you see several multiple or a pair of backslashes. Okay, so this pair of backslashes are used like a new line symbol. Okay, whenever you want a line break in your text, okay, then you have to use this backslashes, two backslashes, successive backslashes. They work as a new line. Okay, for example, even if I remove this uh, code in regular editors, title of the work, sample article, and authors will appear in two separate lines. Okay, because there is a new line character here. After article we would have pressed enter so that it goes to the new line. Okay, but if we just recompile, okay, LaTeX doesn't recognize that new line or white spaces. Okay, so we'll see title of the work, sample article, authors, everything in a single line. So you have to provide the new line. Okay, citations I will explain you at the end. Okay, likewise you can write the author's publication details, and then in the description you can start typing some text. Okay, your paragraph of text can go here. Okay, same way we have created empty sections here, summary of gaps identified, okay, project problem statements and objectives. So if you want to add content, you have to just type some content there. Okay, your piece, your paragraph of text, something. I will just simply include this. Okay, and then just do a recompile. So you can just try with some one paragraph of text, edit some section, and try it out for yourself. See whether it's working or not. Okay, you can just try that. See now whatever paragraph we added is appearing under 1.4 and so on. Okay. So all you have to do now from here on is that you have to just simply add the content relevant to your project. Okay, under the title mentioned. Okay, project problem statement and objectives. Here you will formally specify your project problem statement and then list out the objectives. Okay. In organization of the report, you will discuss as to what section of the report deals with what and such. Okay. So such contents you have to just add it to the template. Okay. Let me show you a sample report. Yeah. Okay. So this is a report of the previous year. Okay. So now they have edited the content and then put the text in between. Okay. The sections remain the same. Background study, related works. Okay. See, they have provided the values, and in the description they are writing as to what they found out in that work and so on. Okay. You can include even images and such. Okay. I will come to including images shortly. So you have to just simply keep updating the contents. Okay, statement, and so on. Okay, they have written the organization of the report. Okay. Next. Okay. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, sir, like if we are in the section and
Huh.
we have opened a subsection. So after we
Okay.
are done
Yes.
with the subsection and we
Huh.
want to go back to write a line, go back and write a line on the section. So how to quit the subsection indentation kind of thing, like how to come back and write to section.
You can. Uh, you want a subsection para. Okay. You need to put that under section and a subsection. You mean to say I want to add a subsection slash subsection new. Okay. Compile this. Okay. So your subsection is automatically numbered 1.2.1.
Yeah, and now we want
Okay,
to
and where is this? Enter. Okay. Okay. Section. We should put this in the paragraph tag, I guess. Slash paragraph. Okay. So you can continue here in the paragraph. Okay, I've written only few texts. See, it is not numbered. Okay, you can add more text there, and you can continue. Okay, so the second section is 1.2, and the next one is 1.3. The numbering hasn't changed. Okay, you can use the paragraph section and type your remaining text. Okay.
yeah. Okay. Okay, sir. Thank you.
And it is not that you have to use only paragraphs. In LaTeX, there are multiple ways to do the same thing. Okay. So another thing is refer to the overleaf documentation itself. Okay. So there is an entire amount of documentation provided there itself. Okay. Help. Click on the documentation section. Okay, you can just type search here and search for a feature like how to include a table or whatever. Okay, or you can even Google it also. Mostly the Google also brings you to this overleaf documentation itself. Okay, because this documentation is complete. uh, so you can see the code as well as the output. Okay, uh, and you can even copy them directly into your editor also. Okay, if I click on open this LaTeX fragment in overleaf, it opens this in the overleaf editor and such. Okay, so refer to the documentation, and this documentation is more than enough actually. Okay, so that's about editing text features. And so then somewhere let me add a diagram. Okay, architecture diagram. Architecture diagram was under high level design. Okay, don't have an image somewhere. So if you look at the structure of the document, okay, so each folder has this text document and a folder design fix. Okay, preferably if you want to get a good clarity image, okay, go for a EPS format, .eps format. You can use any image editor and save it in .eps. Okay, for printing purposes this format is the best. Otherwise you can go for a PNG also. PNG and JPEGs are also fine, but for good quality prints you can go for EPS ones. Let me paste some image. Okay, I have a PNG image right now. Okay, let's include this in the report. Okay, uh, report.tx. I will show you how to do this in overleaf after I just do this here. Okay, in the architecture, I will just add this diagram. So whenever you start with including an image, okay, use the begin figure section. Okay, begin figure, end figure, and here you can say uh, include graphics file, browse for the path where you saved it. Okay, yeah, Moodle.png, point to the image. You can give an caption also, something. I will just simply type it as architecture, whatever. Okay. So again, in the reports, usually tables caption appear on the top, image captions appear on the bottom. Okay, so choose below, click OK. Okay, Uh, let's save. We come to the main code report.tech and do a build. I think, okay, already the path is mentioned. I think I need to specify only moodle.png. Okay. Let me see. Paste. EPS, high level design, high level design. It had generated 2 times code. Okay, that's why it's giving an error. Hey, do it from the beginning. Go grab the files. Model PNG. No, it's not appearing. List of figures it's showing. Okay, I think there was an issue with the image. Okay, choose a .eps image always, okay, as you found out here. So instead of using a PNG image, use a .eps image, and then you can add it. Okay, so high level design. Okay, so in overleaf, you have to place the image using the upload. Okay, upload the given image to the folder. Okay, can upload and then place it into the appropriate folder. After that, you can run the code. Okay, so that is how you include. I will just share the code in the chat window. Okay. And then you see this scale factor. You can either increase or reduce. Okay, if you use a value lesser than 1, okay, if you use something like 0.5, it is scaled down. If you use a value greater than 1, it is scaled up. Okay, like that you can use the scale parameter and run the code. Okay, you can see that the image is scaled down now, and automatically the figure is numbered. Okay, for figure caption also is provided, and if you look at the table of just below the table of contents, you have a table of figure section. Automatically there is an entry made. Okay, this is how you add a figure. Okay, likewise similarly you can add tables. Okay, So for tables, let me go to some other section. Okay, so go to some particular section, and then you can use a wizard. Okay, for generating tables, this is the easiest way. Okay, so do a quick tabular. You can give the number of columns and such. Okay, let me say 3 columns, 2 rows. Okay, number of rows as 2. Okay, you can choose the alignment for column 1, whether you want the contents to be aligned center, left, right, and so on. Okay, and whether you want the border or not. Okay, you want a single line border, double line border, or you just want a table without borders, you can make these selections. Like that, you can repeat for all the columns, and likewise for the rows you can specify whether top, border, and such. Okay, and then if you add the values, okay, you can type in your text. Okay, it could be any text. Okay, click OK. So this is the code for generating a table. Okay, you should use the tabular section, begin tabular. Okay, and then if you want, this code indicates that you want borders for all the columns, the pipe symbols. C indicates that the content should be centered, and then H line is the top line in your okay, let me just build this and explain it to you together. Somewhere I should have this table generated, test cases. Okay, so you see this table and the code here. Let's compare that with the code. Okay, so H line, whenever you want a horizontal line, you will use slash H line. Suppose I remove this, then the topmost horizontal line will be removed. Okay, and any information that you want to write into the cells, you can type it. Two cells are separated by ampersand symbol. Okay, so an ampersand has a special meaning. So whenever you want to include this special meaning characters in your text, suppose you want and literally in your text, then you have to escape the special meaning of it. Okay, escaping the special meaning is similar to as you do in C. Put a backslash and then it will be treated as a literal character. But here ampersand acts as a field separator. Okay, A ampersand B ampersand C. Similarly, 1 ampersand 2 ampersand 3. 1 comes into the first column, 2 in the second column, and 3 in the third column. And likewise, you have H lines in between. Okay, and we end the tabular section. So if we can copy this and run, yeah, you can even run that in your overleaf. Okay. So in overleaf, I go to high level design somewhere, high level design.tech, and at the end, I want to add this code. Okay. So do I recompile? And you should see your table generated. Okay. So for generating tables, it's suggested that you use the tabular feature. Okay, I didn't use the caption feature there. Okay, let me show the caption feature also. Let me begin one more. LaTeX, wizard, quick tabular. See, I have written this outside the tabular section. That's why it's giving me an error. Okay, whenever you get an error, you can refer to the. Okay, fine. See, the table captions are generated. Table is automatically numbered, and you should see that generated even in the content. So, okay. Sometimes you have to compile twice for the changes to occur. Okay, you can see list of tables also appear here. Okay, and they are automatically referenced as well. So if you open the PDF, okay, from here you can actually directly go to the page where the table is there. Okay, so the hyperlinks are automatically placed. So this is how you add a table. So we saw how to add an image, how to add a table. Okay, last one is references. So look into the references section. Okay, I will share the code of the table. Just a minute before I go to references. Which one I said I put it in the detailed design. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes. Go ahead.
Sir, you're pasting in a chat privately to me, so you can change it to
Ah,
everyone.
where? I'm pasting it in the chat window.
Yeah, but sir, you're sending it to me. Actually, it is set to me.
Only you.
Uh,
Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me copy paste everything. I thought it was going to everyone. This is for the table code. Mrinal, you can copy paste that to the rest. Okay, I think you can do that.
Uh,
Whatever I sent you, you can just send it to others as well. So, last thing is the references. Okay. So references section, go to references here, expand it. Okay, here we write a special kind of a file called a bib file. Okay, so whenever you do a citation especially in the related works, you want to provide a hyperlink. Okay, references you will list at the end of the chapter. So let me show you that as well. Not this report.pdf. Okay, so at the very end, we have this bibliography or references. Okay, so you say that what is the name of the author, title of the work, and where it was published, and so on. Okay, so this will be cited somewhere in your text. Okay, I guess in the introduction section somewhere. Yeah, so you can see here there is a hyperlink. Okay, so when you are discussing something in the related works, you have to cite your you have to cite the work. You have to tell from where I have borrowed this and how others can look into that particular work. So for that you have to create a site reference. Okay, so when I click on this hyperlink, it takes you to the bibliography section and shows you the actual content. Okay, so to do this, we have to write a separate .bib file, expand references, and go to references.bib. Okay, so this is the standard syntax for referring to some works. Okay, it could be to a paper that you are referring. Okay, or it could be to a journal or some proceedings. Okay, there are several formats, or it could be a conference paper. So there are several ones, or it could be even a book. Okay, sometimes you would have referred to a particular book and specified that. So I have given all the templates here. Okay, for example, in the related work section, okay, I have included a citation. Okay, but before you can include a citation, you have to provide the details of that particular cited articles. Okay, so how many ever entries you are going to get in your bibliography, you should have that many entries in reference.bib. Okay, here I have more entries, but they have not been cited. That's why they are not appearing in the bibliography right now. Okay, so you have to follow the same syntax at article. Don't change this tag structure and all. What you have to do is you have to just replace the content. Okay, so you have to type you have to give the name for this particular reference. Okay, you can choose any name here and a short name. Okay, so you can choose Mustafa, and then I have given just VC because it's based on the title. Vapnik Charan is the dimension, separated by a semicolon, and then later it will be a collection of key pair values. Author equal to value, title equal to value, okay, journal equal to value, volume equal to value. All of these values should be separated by a comma. Okay, so what you can do is, suppose you want to cite another article, just select this, copy it, make a new copy, and then change the contents. Okay, like that you can keep changing things. Okay, so let's add one more citation. Let's say I want to refer to this article. Okay, go to the introduction section, introduction.tech, open introduction.tech. You can see this is already an example for how to cite a particular text. Okay, say for example I want to include another citation. Okay, in my continued description later. Okay, I had referred to a second paper. Then let's say I have referred to RML work. Okay, this is Rummel Hart. Okay, so what we have to do is, if I want to cite this particular thing, I have to copy this, Control C, and then in whichever section you want to cite. Okay, you can do citations in any chapter, any section, it's up to you. Okay, so there you have to you have to use the tag slash cite. Okay, or let me do it from the beginning, slash cite. Okay, and then see, automatically it shows up here. Okay, as to whatever citations have been stored in your bib, if your bib is proper, it will automatically directly show you. Okay, I will choose one of those. Okay, and then save and then recompile. So you can see here in the PDF, you will see hyperlinks generated to both the references. Okay, and when you click on the hyperlinks, it takes you to the bibliography automatically. Okay, so this is how you do citations. Okay, so it is not necessarily that you want to just provide citations only to bibliography. Suppose you want to place a hyperlink to some other chapter or some other section, you can even use this citations for that as well. Okay, so this is how you can edit the report template. Okay, and get your report ready. So once generated, you should find your download PDF option here to download the PDF, or if you are using TextMaker, within the same folder that you have placed, you will find a report.pdf. That will be your final PDF document. Okay. So what you have to do is the title, the structure is provided to you. You have to just fill the contents. That's all. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me.
Sir, can you please show once how you to insert a photo, image, sir? I mean.
Okay, was that image code pasted there? I placed it in detail design only, or no, this is the table.
Sir, in case of overleaf.
High level design. You have to just why it doesn't work is because I have to again upload the image into the appropriate folder. That's all. Okay, okay. If you want that, I will do that. Uh, where exactly did I put it? High level design. Okay. Where is this high level design structure? High level design. Do we have an upload option here? Upload. Okay. Select from your computer. Port sit.eps. Okay. Now high level design. Copy. Can you see this? The image is included here.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Got it? Just click on the folder, right click on the folder, use the upload option, place the image there, and then you can use this code. Okay, let me paste it in the chat window. Image. Similarly, there is a listing environment and all. Okay, that you can use for writing ordered lists, unordered lists. I will share a video tutorial. Have you guys used LaTeX earlier in your first year or somewhere? No? Or there is a tutorial here, copy, for getting the basics of LaTeX. Okay. Where is the chat window? You can refer to this video tutorial. It will also show you how to add lists and such. I will show you one list, numbered list. You can do it for unordered list. Okay, slash. Let me just simply start a section. Lists. Okay, you can do it in overleaf also. Okay, doesn't really matter. LaTeX sectioning. No. List environment. Numbered. Okay, so if you see here, if you use the enumerate lists, it will be a numbered list. If you use the itemized list, it will be an unordered list. Okay, so choose begin enumerate. Okay, I will share the code also. India slash item Brazil slash item Russia slash item China. Okay. Numbered lists. Okay, you can see numbered lists here, and the lists are numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. Instead, want unordered lists, you can choose LaTeX list environment itemize. Okay, red slash item blue item green. Okay, these are unordered lists. Okay, I will share the code in the chat window. Listing environment. Okay, you can try those examples. Let me paste this. Okay, but meanwhile, you can ask me any other questions if you have. Otherwise, I'm done. including images. Okay, code. Table code was in detailed design. Yes. Any questions? Okay, guys. Then that's it from my side.
So, with respect to a major
Yeah.
project report, do we require any header footer to be added in this?
You don't need to worry about it. It gets automatically added. Okay, the template takes care of all those things. You don't need to worry about font size, all such things. You don't need to worry. Okay, everything is auto generated. Just make sure that you enter the proper content. That's all. Okay. Header
Okay, thank
footers
you,
are
sir.
already there in the document. They get added automatically. Okay, and that's standard. Don't edit those things also. Okay. So don't alter the structure.
Okay, sir.
Use the same report structure. Just fill in the content. That's it. Okay, and the appendix sections at the end, it is optional. Okay, so some reports may have an appendix. Some, if you have some additional material to be included, you can include in the appendix section. Otherwise, just comment out them. Okay, if you want to remove any particular non-mandatory sections, okay, then you come to report.tech. Okay, and then suppose say I don't have appendix 2, you can comment it. Okay, and save and rebuild it. Or if you want to do that in overleaf, come to the main report.tech. Okay, this is the main file where this appendix are optional, so you can remove them. Okay, apart from appendix, remaining all other sections are mandatory. Okay, even the subsections included. Okay, so these subsections you have to fill the relevant data, and it is not that this is the only structure. Maybe sometimes related to your project you may have additional sections, you can use those as well. Okay, any other questions? Okay then, that's all from my end.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, we'll stop it here.
Okay. So if you have no doubt, then we will conclude the meeting. Okay. So we'll end the meeting now.
Request all the students to please start your report by using TextMaker itself. So hope this session will helpful for you. Yeah, so it's mandatory to generate the report by using this TextMaker, students. So I think we can conclude now.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Thank you, ma'am.
there isn't any specific difference in TextMaker and Overleaf here, right? Like any
No,
other
no, it is available on here itself. No, you can just use of it. So it has shared some link, right? Google link and the YouTube link. Go through it. Any questions or any point of any time, you can revert in the chat box itself. You can ask. Yeah.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Swarup?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Yeah.